Do you wish you could close more people? Well, hey, my friend, your sales in direct mail are highly related to how many people you close on the phone and how many people you talk to on the phone. And so, if you need to improve your skills with postcard marketing and closing, or even just closing in general for any kind of business, this is going to help you out really, really powerfully. And so, I was on a call today with a lead who emailed me, and the tip is to take notes. Okay, so if you want to succeed at closing, you need to take notes. And what you need to do is you need to have a specific um, criteria of information. Okay, so like if you're a dentist and you want to know some information about a client, you would want to know, have you had any fillings before? Have you had a root canal? Have you had any teeth removed? Obviously, they can just look in your mouth and see, but in our industry, it's not so easy to just see people's lives, right? And see people's struggles. So we have to ask, right? That's the job of a salesman, a consultant, someone who's helping someone get to where they want to go. So in postcard marketing sales, postcard marketing closing, doesn't matter if you're in direct mail or solo ad marketing or whatever. Maybe you're doing high ticket funnels. Doesn't matter. What you want to do is you want to take notes on people and take notes around the criteria that are necessary for you to close someone. So, for example, I was on the phone with this guy, and I know his name, I know his age, I know his income goal, and this call was hours ago, so it was like 6 hours ago. I know his number one struggle. I know why he wants to do direct mail and not online marketing. I know what he did before to make money. I know that he has hit his income goal before, so he knows what it's like to be at the income goal that he said he wanted to be at. And so I remember him. I remember my leads. I take notes on people. When you talk to me, I take notes, and I repeat all my notes back to you before I end the phone call. Right? So I'm like, hey, before we end this phone call, I just want you to make sure, like, this is something that I do with everyone, just to let them know that I pay attention to them. Okay? And if you do this, it will actually make you remember them and be a good person. Okay? If you remember people, you're a good person. Right? That doesn't make you a good person, but it's one of the qualities of a good leader and a good person, is to remember people. So when I'm on the phone with you, if you ever talk to me on the phone, I probably just have my Gmail open and I'm typing notes out on you. So anything that you tell me, I'm going to type it out in a bullet point. And also what you want to do when you're closing is you want to use exact phrases. What does that mean? Well, if I tell you I want to make, let's say I tell you I want to make $5,000 per month. Okay? And you're like, okay, Justin, so you want to make $5,000 a month? That's wrong. Okay? So you want to use the exact phrase. If I tell you, like, let's say your name is Eric, right? I'm talking, Eric and Justin are talking, and you're Eric. And you're like, okay, Justin, how much money do you want to make per month? And I say, hey, Eric, that's a great question. I want to make $2,000 every 30 days. And you say, okay, Justin, so what you're saying is you want to make $2,000 a month? No, that's not what I said. I said I want to make $2,000 every 30 days. Does that make sense? So when you're closing people, you have to use, what's up, boss? You got to use exact match phrases that they say, because if you use exact match phrases that they say, then there's no objection, right? So then it's an automatic yes, which means the more yeses that you create, the closer the sale is. Every time you say something and your customer and your lead says yes, hey, is this Brian? Yes. Who is this? Hey, it's Justin. Just giving you a call. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, Justin. What's going on? Hey, I'm just giving you a call because you opted into my website today and looking for information on how to make money with direct mail. Just giving you a call back. This is a good time for you. And so yes, it's a good time for me, right? Or no, right? And so can we schedule an appointment for later, right? So as many yeses as you can create in their vocabulary when they talk to you is the is how you move to the close. Okay, um, so like when you're talking to someone, okay, let's say I'm talking to Brad, okay, okay, Brad. So you said you have 10 hours a week to work in your business, right? Yes. Okay, so when someone tells you a piece of information, you repeat it back to them exactly how they say it. Okay, exactly word for word how they say it. Because that means you're creating yeses in their brain. And when you create yeses in people's brain, um, it removes objections and it removes the wall. And so it also shows that you're listening to them and they are like, wow, huh, not only did I call this guy and he actually picked up the phone, but he's actually repeating back to me the answers that I tell him I want, that I'm looking for, and he's actually listening to me, and he's like creating a game plan for me personally, like a consultant, like a consultant. Okay, not every lawyer case, not every legal case is the same, so you got to consult and create a different game plan for each person, right? And that's not any work on you. It just seems like it on the other side. Okay, so, but like that's very important is exact match phrasing. So if you want to close people, exact match phrasing is very critical. So you need to figure out, okay, so if I was a dentist and I was like, okay, Sarah, have you ever had any fillings before? And she says, yes, doctor, I've had 2 fillings on my front teeth. Well, the dentist needs to say, okay, Sarah, or whatever her name is, you've had 2 fillings on your front teeth, right? So she has to say yes because that's exactly what she said. She has to say yes. So not only do you show that you're listening, and not only are you taking notes on people for future reference, right? So what happens when I call Sarah back in 2 weeks? I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember Sarah in 2 weeks. You're like, come on. Like I have a good memory with people, but it only goes so far. And I'm really good at like memory with people. Like I remember like stuff that, like, my neighbor. She told me something about her leg, and then like 2 weeks later, I just happened to talk to her again, and I'm like, "How's your leg doing?" You know, like I remember stuff about people, but in marketing, you're gonna have a lot of leads. Okay, so you don't need to remember a lot about people. Take notes on people, and then when you talk to them again, refer to your notes. Okay, Jim, do you still want to make $5,000 a month? Yes. Okay, Jim, do you still have 20 hours a week to work on your business? Yes. Okay, and are you still a 9 out of 10 on how serious you are? Yes. Okay, great. So, where we were on our last call was we were right here and we were about to get to here, and so let's go ahead and finish that up, right? So, like, you can use your notes to when you get off of the phone with someone and then you get back on the phone with someone, you're going to use your notes to create this massive friendship rapport. Hey, I remember that you wanted to make this because you want to move to Tahiti and have a boat and you want to have your wife with you and retire your wife, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I want. How'd you remember that? How do you know that about me? Oh, because you told me, and I remember you and I care about you and I want to help you succeed. You ready to get moving? You ready to get moving? No hype. No hype. This is how you talk to people. This is how you close people. This is how you fucking do it. Okay? So it's very powerful to have exact match phrasing and to remember exactly what people say. Okay? And you can't change or substitute any words. 5,000 a month is not the same as 5 grand a month. You know, it's not the same. So when someone tells you they have 60 minutes a day to work on their business, that's not the same as 1 hour a day on their business. It's totally different. It might seem the same. It's the same, but it's not what your customer perceives in their life. So you have to talk to them as if they're talking to themselves, right? And so Very, very powerful to do this. Just listen to your customers. All you got to do is just ask them a few questions, and just ask them a few questions and repeat back the answers and type them out. Right? You'll say, hey Jim, why do you want to make $5,000 a month? And he's going to give you this 10-minute answer, right? He's going to give you 10 minutes of, well, I was making this and I wasn't able to blah blah blah, and I lost my house and da 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 blah 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 blah. Okay, so while he's saying all that, you're gonna be taking notes, and you're gonna have to take notes and have to remember that stuff, right? And be like, hey Jim, I heard that you were such and such, and I can relate to that, right? I was also such and such. I heard that, and so you can relate to people like that and really close people and build a real rapport with people like that. Exact match phrasing on what people say. I hope you learned something from this video. Get people to say yes, okay? When you repeat something that someone says, it's supposed to make them say yes, right? Oh yes, I did say that. Oh yes, I did say that. Oh yes, I am ready. Oh yes, I am buying. Oh yes, I am buying. Oh yes, I'm in. What happened? Like, it's like, that's what it's like, but it's pretty funny. So thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notifications for future videos, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, my friend. Click the link down below to visit my #1 recommended direct mail program, postcardlifestyle.com, and I have a direct mail response guide to help you increase your responses for any direct mail program, and I have a 5-day direct mail boot camp for you to master direct mail in any company. Okay, my friend, have a wonderful day, and again, click the link down below. Visit the website, see my income proof, see how this works, see how I do direct mail to make money from home, and how I was able to change my life using this weird industry that I never thought I'd be into. I'm 25, I do internet stuff. I never thought I'd be in offline direct mail, sending postcards and making money through the mail. So really, really interesting, changed my life, and I know it can change yours as well. No income results guaranteed. Click the link down below. Check out my page and everything like that, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and use this tip, okay? Use this tip whenever someone talks to you and sells you something that they want. Repeat exactly what they say to you so that they can tell you yes, and so that reinforces your listening skills and reinforces the rapport that you're building with people. And then take notes so that you can come back to that and rebuild that friendship up, okay, next time you talk to them. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notifications. Click that link. I'll see you tomorrow.